Hello, hello. Yes, we are. Hang on just a moment. We just want to make sure. Here we go. All right. Where is the chat box? Let me see. Hold on. I'm getting down on my knees now. Here, hold on a minute. Ah! There we go. Hello. Can you guys hear us and see us okay? Let me see. That's the house. Let me turn that. Put it low. That way you can hear it. Move your shoes. Be right with y'all. Pull that up closer.
Okay, awesome.
All right, let's go. Ooh, I got my notes. Yes, I got some stuff to go over tonight. Woo! How's everybody doing? I know I got the wild hair going on today. I don't got it up this time. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Warner. CC. Hey.
Nice to see.
Bonjour. Buenos noches. Hola.
I'm trying to think of a different language. I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's konnichiwa. Is that another one? I think that's hello. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. Emil, how are you? Welcome back. Awesome.
You say mahalo.
Mahalo. Aloha. Yeah. How you doing, Emil? Welcome back, man. Good to have you back. Awesome. CC, konnichiwa is Japan. We like to have fun. That's right, because the journey is absolutely fun. And that's the thing. And we're going to talk about some really cool stuff tonight. And you guys are going to get a lot of value out of it. I know, because Rich and I have been talking about this all day.
Oh, my God, yes.
And we're so pumped to share this with you in this episode of The Inner Circle. So, yeah, come on down, guys. Get ready for this one. Tina from Australia, hello. How are you? Welcome. Cece, what'd she say? But I can't even pronounce that. I think she put an Irish word in there and I can't pronounce it. Ben! Hi, Ben!
Hey, Ben.
Greetings from the West. Narelle, hi, Narelle.
Westbound and down.
Yeah. Stacy, welcome. Mansoor from India. Hello, Mansoor. Welcome. Glad to be here. Thank you guys for showing up. This is good for you because this is not for us. This is for you guys. And that's what the Inner Circle was designed for by Misha Wilson, CEO of the Super Affiliate Network, is for you guys to get your mindset straight for the week. That's right. That's why it's on a Monday. So you can get the rest of the week.
Kick you guys right in the butt if you guys want to learn some marketing.
Yeah, because you know we don't pretty it up. We don't sugarcoat anything, especially us. We tell it like it is. We keep it real.
Hardcore.
That's right. And sometimes y'all need that because you know if everybody keeps feeding you stuff, garbage that is like all pretty and sunshine and rainbows and everything's about business is easy. They're lying about that part.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, come on, really.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a job.
Exactly.
It's a
hey, Ray!
Where's Ray?
Ray, right
hey,
there.
Ray,
Woo-hoo!
what's happening, Ray?
Awesome. Daryl, hey! He's like, I had to click the link to open the YouTube live stream. Oh, well, I'm glad you're streaming in and you can see us. Man, you're pushing me over again. You can't hog up the camera. Get out of the way. We both got to fit in, man.
Absolutely.
See what happens when you got a power couple? We fight over the window. Awesome. Tracy, hello, welcome. I'm here but no audio. Check your settings. Sometimes that happens. You know, your settings are off, or you can just try to come out and then come back in.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put the AC on, guys.
Yeah, put the air conditioner on because it is hot.
It is hot.
It's hot one. That's right. So guys, thank you so much for joining us here, and we're gonna get started. It is 9:06 on the dot. We like to usually start these at 9:05. Give everybody a few minutes to grab a drink, you know, grab a pen, right? Grab a pen and grab something to write with. I used to work there. I don't work there no more. That's what I'm sitting there like, oh, isn't this the stationery I wrote my resignation on? You know what I'm saying? Nice to see you, Nurul. Thank you. Yes. Yes, refresh. Exactly, Melissa. Thank you for stepping up in leadership and helping our fellow person out here. Good. Thank you. Nick, no audio. Okay.
Daryl's here too.
Daryl, yep.
Hey, Daryl. Hey, listen, I watched your video, but I thought your video was amazing. By the way, I really, really liked it. I was watching it, and you know, you touched on some things that were very important. Yeah, you know, we got to move forward. You know, we can't, you know, just overthink things, and you know, even though like you have tough times and tough days, it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Even if you have like a medical condition, you know, I have a medical condition. You know what I mean?
That was Ray. Not Daryl. That was Ray.
I thought it was Daryl.
Ray who did that video. That was a live stream.
Ray did that?
Ray.
I got the name wrong. Well, Ray, you know what I'm talking about.
How the hell can we keep up with everybody? There's just so many people coming in all the time. I'm telling you. It's the only ones that we talk to. You know?
Okay, Ray.
We love you, Daryl.
We love you too, Daryl. Ray, just want to let you know that video was very inspiring to me because I do deal with a health issue. Not a lot of people really know about it, but
I can't take the reflection in my eyes.
It gets tough sometimes, but I don't really think about it. All I think about is enjoy my life one day at a time and pushing past all the fears and just moving forward.
Right.
Okay?
So welcome to another week of the Super Affiliate Network Inner Circle with your host, Anastasia Haldridge, better known as Coach Ace, right?
Ace!
And my partner here in crime is Rich Guzman. Rich. Say hello, Rich.
Hello.
All right. So now here's the thing, right? Tonight we want to focus on planning. Tonight's subject is all about planning. You know, when you get involved in a business, you can't just jump head foot in and not plan your business out. And there's a lot of people who, you know, deal with this struggle because let's face it, in our society, we're so conditioned to have instant gratification. We want everything now.
Oh God,
so
yes.
when it comes to getting involved in a home-based business and then you step from an employee mindset into an entrepreneur mindset, you're not used to waiting for things to happen.
I want to December 2017. He's looking
for 2017. So
December 2017. I want it now. I want it now. I want it now.
And that's what's happening to you guys. Is actually you want everything now. But here's the thing. You know, you have to think about your ROI. You have to think about your work ethic. You have to think about how you're planning your business really out for the year.
Yes.
You know, because one of our pet peeves about getting started in any business is you have to make a plan before getting started. Yes. Not doing it when you get started, it's before you get started. Yes. So like for us, you know, we're at fourth quarter right now. This is like going towards the end. We got what, 2 months left in the year?
Yep.
Pretty much, right? It's almost over. 2016, bye-bye. Yep. And so what did you do from January 1st to now, right? Even if you were in another business before, what have you done in the past from January 1st, 2016, New Year's Day, up until December 31st, 2016. You gotta think like that. So what we did was, you know, because we started around marketing March 16.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We started marketing March 16, so not too far from January actually. And so by doing that, we stayed on that plan. We made a plan, we stuck to it, and we never stopped. No matter what happened, no matter all the criticism, no matter all the bad feedback, the negative reviews, I mean, people just didn't understand why.
And we sold other affiliate offers too,
we actually made a change in our lives and why we decided to move forward. I mean, there's people now still calling us thinking we're still in the old company. And we're like, no, things have changed. Things have absolutely changed. But why? Because it's a part of our plan. And that's what happened with us. So, Rich, you're going to touch today on the planning. And I'm going to talk about the 10 ways, okay? Let me see here. The 10, is it 10 ways? What did I put in my little
notes?
I got notes here. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm going to talk about the 10 steps to hitting your goals, okay, in 12 months. You need to focus tonight.
Okay.
This is really important. So grab your pens, grab something to write with, and write on because this is really good.
This right here is everything, guys. I'm going to tell you something. You know, when we first got started, we were in a different system before we got started with Super Affiliate Network. And that system, of course, you know, we don't blame the system, right? We don't, you know, it's just a different business model. It wasn't for us, and that's just the way we leave it. Now, we look at a lot of different things. Everybody, and we hear a lot what's going on and everything, and everybody wants things to be like, I want it now, I want it now, I want it now. And that's great, and that's awesome. And I wish I could have it all right now. I know where I'm going to be at by the end of 2017. I'm super excited about that. And so from the beginning of this year to, well, March with Super Affiliate Network to the end, we have to think about like what we've done, right? So I look at what we've done and we've stayed consistent. And I want next year to be here like right now. And even though I know that can't happen, I'm going to be very present in the moment and realize what's happening right now, okay? Even though it's not the way you want it to be, it's okay because you're still going along that journey, and the journey is the journey, so you got to take that journey, right? And when you are actually, guys, excuse my voice, my allergies been acting up very bad today. When you are actually focusing on a plan, okay, that plan, you have to be very specific in what you're doing. Very, very specific. Case in point, we talked about this in the past. You know, we are using the system because the system actually is a full system and works phenomenal. This is why it was created to help you, but at the same time, focus on the plan. The plan was for us to get better at marketing and also create an ROI. So we create the ROI by actually having the system do the work while we focus on our hiccups, our problems, and what can we get better at, right? So for instance, our plan was to get better at our email marketing because we were really struggling with that for the longest time.
We could never get an open rate for the life of us.
Yeah, we got some open rates, but you know, I mean, I've had some good days, I've had some bad days.
Yeah.
But we worked on the conversation and really storytelling and things like that, and really good important information, psychology, something we learned from the Maui Intensive, which is really, really helpful. And we've been getting a crazy amount of open rates. We've gotten some sales to our blog again. We've gotten more clicks coming through now. And the list is just waking up and just getting engaged. Now, however, we are still running the system, okay, 24/7, 7 days a week, while we're learning our skill sets that Misha is teaching us, okay? Now, just because there's many different things out there doesn't mean you have to try to do everything, because during the year, you know, I've sold other programs. I've sold some WSO, you know, programs and other programs because I like having a little bit, you know, variety. But the plan has never changed, right? The plan was to get to the point that we get advertised 24/7, 7 days a week. That was the plan from the beginning of the year, even before we got involved in the Super Affiliate Network. But I didn't know how to do it. Went to the Maui Intensive. We learned how to do it, okay?
Yeah,
so
we did.
All I can tell you is, if you don't have a plan, you plan to fail. You guys heard that. I know you've heard that before. And if you haven't, it's true. If you don't have a plan, you plan to fail. So my plan, I shared it with her, was to advertise 24/7, 7 days a week, nonstop. In the beginning, I couldn't do it. So I did the first week, every month. Then every 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Then I started to be able to, you know, scale and go higher and higher. And this is what we did. Now, however, every single month that advertisements are running, are we getting a huge ROI? No, we're not. You know what I mean? We get some, you know, returns, but it's nowhere near what we're putting into the advertising. And you might say to yourself, well, that seems like it's a problem. No, it's not. Because we have over, oh my God, close to 200 people on our team. Remember,
no,
that again.
We have over 200 people.
We have, oh, we do.
Yeah,
okay.
We're not at the big 300 yet. We're getting there.
So we are over 200 people on our team.
Right.
Okay. Now, Misha created an incredible system. And this system is all about, you know, having a life, but also building your business and learning skill sets. What do you think is happening right now? Our residual is building up every single month because we're staying consistent. Now, what do you think is going to happen with that residual coming in? I'm going to swoop it right back up, roll it right back in, and do it bigger and bigger and bigger as it goes along. Why do you think I can't wait for 2017, December 2017? Because the plan is already in place. You get what I'm saying? I hear a lot of people worried about, what am I getting right now? What am I getting? Like, I can't do this. I'm not getting enough money or enough return this month and stuff like that. Remember, guys, you are in a business. It is not a job. What you do 1 week and get a paycheck is not the same as investing in your business for the long term. I really want you guys to get this. This is a mindset. This is a mindset, okay?
And you got to break it into milestones. I mean, have any of you ever made a milestone in your life in a home-based business? Think about it. What has been your ROI before finding and getting involved in the Super Affiliate Network? Be honest with yourself. Because if it wasn't Jack, then that's the reason why you're here, right? Because if you did make a lot of money in your ROI in the past business, you wouldn't be here. Yeah. There was no need for you. You got it all figured out, right? So that's why being here is so important for you. This is why the education is so important for you. You have to learn this stuff by the actual experts that are actually doing it. Misha Wilson has already crystallized and tested and formulated everything to a T for what has to work. Now, is the system perfect? No.
Yes,
but
yes.
things along the way, he's fixing. And that's why people need to be, what I should say, patient. We need to be patient when it comes to this stuff.
Look, guys, I'm going to tell you something. I look at the back office and things are not perfect. Let me tell you. Like, and even we realize through those pitfalls ourselves. We know things are being tweaked and things are being fixed. And since we've been here, we've been seeing everything getting smoother and smoother and smoother.
Right. And the reason why a lot of people go through this, Rich, is because they've never done this thing before. They can't compare apples to oranges. When it comes to this type of industry, they're so used to working a regular job or a specific profession that they're used to getting that weekly paycheck or that that bi-weekly paycheck.
Yeah,
they're used to that salary living.
Yeah, that's a good point, because I went through the same thing, because the previous opportunity we were in, we were doing some solo ads. And I don't know why, but it just wasn't converting for the life of me, right? And I kept, blaming, myself and stuff. And I'm like, no, it's a different business model. You see, what we have here is very special. We have something that is designed to focus and convert more buyers, more viewers and becoming buyers and turning them into sales. Very, very important, guys. So, you can go to a lot of systems out there and they don't really focus on the conversion side of a funnel. Or if you don't know what a funnel is, all it is multiple websites that gets you sales. Okay, that's what a funnel is. It's different pages. You got the capture page, you got your sales page, you got your order page. Okay, it's not easy to do, right? So we let the experts handle that. So over time, we start to understand how it works, right? I think that people need to realize is not to overcomplicate how this industry works. And I've seen it happen. Guess what? I overcomplicated too in the beginning. I'm kicking myself right now. You don't see it, but I'm kicking myself right now because of what I didn't do, what I should have done in the beginning. Now, we need to learn that having a business, we need to advertise, okay? And we need to be consistent on advertising for the long term to build a healthy residual on top of that. And keep in mind, guys, I'm being very conservative when I talk about residual, right? Because people that come in are $25 a month, especially if you're pro, get $25 a month. Guys, go pro, okay? Even for someone who got that $10 off and paid $37 a month, you get $25 a month, okay? And I've said this before, I'm gonna keep repeating to you guys, drill it in your head. Think about this. 300 people, okay, at $25 a month, not including upsells, which we always get upsells, okay? We're being ultra conservative, not including the second tier, okay? It's $90,000 the first year. If you focus and you stay clear and you don't lose your journey, your path. You get what I'm saying, guys? This is so, like, when I got started and the internet, you don't understand how hard it was. It was so freaking difficult. I had to create my own funnels. I had to create my own websites from HTML, okay? I had to, like, literally do everything myself. It was so hard. It was such a drag. You know what I mean? Let me tell you guys don't realize how good you have it right now.
Oh,
you don't realize the pain that I went through going through the code and trying to make a website work. I used to use Dreamweaver. I used to take code from another website and put it on there, and it was always broken.
Dreamweaver?
And I used to advertise with that thing. Okay? So to have a system that focuses on, like, guess what, guys? We got a funnel for you. I want you guys to go market that funnel, and you guys can actually convert leads into sales. Holy freaking crap, guys. You get the power of that. That is so huge.
Those are days where Rich and I were like, ah!
Yeah, I mean, that's so huge, guys. Yeah. And I'm telling you this because from experience, from what I went through, right? Even before I met Anastasia, what I went through was hell. Yep. Okay? But having something streamlined like this that Misha communicates with you, always lets you know what's going on, what he's doing, what the focus is on is the conversion side of things. You ever notice he's talking about conversions? We're testing. Why? Because he's doing it for you. He's doing it for you.
I don't really get annoyed by the updates. I'm actually quite glad that, someone like Misha can actually post that many updates in a given day and just keep everybody engaged and knowing what's going on, what's happening with the company, what's missing, what's being worked on, what is being tested on, when is this going to be rolling out, what's going to be launched. having that kind of communication from the owner of the company
Yes,
in
yes,
real time
yes.
is a blessing.
And check,
Holla,
listen.
right? It's a blessing.
I want you guys to check this out. The system that I was a part of previous to the Super Affiliate Network used the same payment system. But you know what the difference is? You don't see the mistakes. You don't see the problems.
That makes sense.
As a matter of fact, I do recall that I had to actually do a support ticket for this company, and they had to pay me back payments. Okay?
Wow.
Literally. All right? So no system is perfect. Okay? You're going to have hiccups along the way, and I'd rather be in something bumpy in the beginning than being smoothed out.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yes.
one thing I will tell you I learned from experience. So, plan. What's your plan? What are you focusing on for the next year? That's what I want you to think about. In this call today, what is your plan and what are you focusing on in 2017? 2016 is it's almost over. Right now is a time, okay, to think about what do you want to do and where do you want to be at the end of 2017. That's what you need to be thinking about right now. That's the mindset you need to have. Make it happen. Literally, make it happen. Right now, I want you to think about what is it do I need to do on a monthly basis in my business right now, get in the habit, get in the flow for the new year. I know where I'm going to be at. And I am so excited because nothing is deterring me. Yeah, I mean, I know solo ads. I could do multiple offers and do other offers and make other money and stuff like that because I learned how to do it through Misha's system. That's why he created it, guys. He wants to teach you something.
Mm-hmm.
It's so huge
right.
and so valuable. And we're very fortunate. We're very blessed. And I appreciate that man. Every day when I lay my head in that pillow, I appreciate that man every single night. Because having a system that was created to help us create more sales, I don't know about you, but that's a complete system. Every system I've ever been a part of, there's always something missing. It's like it's always incomplete. It's always a pain in the ass, you know? But having something like this, I know for a fact that as I'm running my ads, I have sales coming in every single day. And if I miss a day, 4 sales come in the next day. You get the popcorn effect, right? It's all about a plan and the consistency of what you want to do. And what I'm sharing with you now, it's gold. It's gold, all right? Think about what I'm saying right now, guys, because what I'm sharing with you, I don't share with just anybody, right? This is the inner circle. This is why we're sharing it, because it's gold. It's valuable. I want you guys to get this because I like to repeat things because I want people to really let it sink in, okay? Sometimes people need to hear things. The brain needs to hear things around 3 times to really sink in and really get it.
Exactly.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So why people are complaining, people are worried, we're focused, and we keep growing. So if you have someone who has those results that you want, I suggest you eliminate every distraction and pay very close attention to my words tonight. Okay? Then you will see what happens at the end of 2017. Forget about the instant gratification. Forget about all that. Focus on the simplicity of what you have. And as that's working for you, focus on building your mindset and focusing on building your skill sets. Like she's working on the emails, we're working together. Like today, I helped out a little bit. And that is the one thing. Remember, I talked about the one thing. We can focus on one thing, learn the one thing, and then move to the next thing. If you try to do this and try to do that and try to do my emails and you're going to get all over the place and you're going to be like, I'm going nuts. I can't do this.
And I've even, you know, why we started a little bit like 1 minute off, because I was just finishing reading a Skype conversation that my coach and John Pierre actually was sending me, saying that he loved my subject line title of my email, and he's really getting, like, he's really liking my AMs. So he was like, keep it up. You're getting better and better. Like even he as a coach is realizing and seeing that I'm improving through my trial and error. Yeah. And the thing is, I am getting good at my gift. You know, I do have the gift of writing stories and things like that, but I've never applied that gift into email marketing. So maybe there is a knack for me after all, and I have a way to actually share, you know, value through email marketing in this fashion, but I never done copywriting before. Yeah. And so having this is all about practice. Right. It's all about putting imperfect action and just doing it, you know. Yeah. Sometimes something comes to my mind and then I just go, okay, well, let me see if this works, you know, and I just test it and see what happens. But even getting his attention was real. It really felt great. I'm speechless on it because, you know, having John Pierre, someone who's so busy all the time, texting me and say, oh my God, I like your subject line. This is great. You know, keep it up. You're doing great. You know, he even realized it. You know, if it wasn't working, he would tell me straight up. Yeah, he would.
And that's the thing. Well, the only reason that's happening is because we're not focusing on a million things. We're focusing on one thing. It's getting better at writing our emails, right? Because when we export all those leads from the system that we're using and we start to communicate with them, okay, we're confident and we can do better at it and we feel better about it versus not being sure. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why Misha has this system the way it is. Why do you think the pages are done inside the system? It's already done for you. There's no excuse.
Right.
The only thing that's holding you back is yourself.
You know,
your imagination.
You're so used to going in the same, you know, spiral direction that you're in a trance. And the only way to break that trance is to break that paradigm.
Yeah.
Break that paradigm, that pattern of thinking. Gary Vaynerchuk talked about this actually today in one of his videos. He talked about patterns. You guys are following the same pattern. Haven't you realized that that pattern hasn't done shit for you in a while?
No.
Why don't you just break that pattern right now and start something brand new?
I broke that pattern before. Guys, listen to me. I was afraid to invest in my business. Yes, me. I was afraid to take money out of my pocket and run ads. And I struggled with that for a long time until, you know, I met Misha and he really taught the importance about, you know, solo ads, consistency, and being at Maui Intensive talking to Jason, helping me move the business even more forward, and to really scale it up to a certain level that it can keep growing.
Right.
And you know, Jason, thank you, by the way, for that advice. And Misha, you know, thank you as well. And I'm giving you the gold right now, guys. I really am. And if you're guys not getting it, I'll say it again and say it again until you get it. Because I want everybody on this call, all right, to start getting out there, start advertising, start using the system, and start building your story, okay? I've been saying it over and over again. Once you do that, you start having a story, people start to get attracted to you because you're creating your story. You're creating a successful story. How do you do that? I'm telling you how to do it.
Yeah.
Right? Run your ads. Go on the Facebook group. Pick some solo ad vendors. Create a tracking link in the back office of Fusionsoft. Run the solo ads. I'm telling you, these pages are already set. They're designed for you to make sales.
I wanna share this quote by one of my mentors after you finish because this is so relevant to that.
And then keep building your skill sets, guys. Keep building them. After look, she's working on the emails, right? We're trying to get those emails down and we're getting better. But right now,
emails.
Right, morning emails.
Yes.
I think the PMs you do pretty good. The AMs are the one we struggle with a little bit.
Yeah, because they're the long ones.
Yeah, those are the long ones. But hey, it's all about, you know, day in, day out, the one thing over and over and over, right?
Get good at it.
And think about this. The next thing that I'm working on, okay, is I'm working on a different type of advertising for testing. Because the method, even though it's a different advertising medium, the method is still the same.
Yep.
Okay? So for me, I need to focus on that one thing, right? So we're getting to the point that this is just about set in stone. Then now we're going to move over here and start working on that new skill set.
Right.
Okay? And I want you guys to understand that if I could tell you anything, it's just run your ads every month without fail.
Right.
And you'll make sales. Literally, I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you the truth. We're living proof of it. Solo ads work, okay? We already debunked that myth, and it works. Literally, it works. I'm telling you guys, this is why we've been able to continue to grow our residual and have upsells. It's all in the numbers, and test low, start scaling up.
Yeah.
And literally, I personally went back to work full time, working doubles to create capital to run ads. Now I don't have to work doubles anymore, and I'm part time. I work 3 days a week. Like Sunday I work till 4 o'clock. Today I work till 4 o'clock. Tomorrow's my long day, like 10 to 6. And then I have the rest of the week. You see what I'm saying? It's all the sacrifices, how bad you want something in your life. You know what I mean? If you have to, create a different way of creating capital, go do it. Because what you're doing is you're investing in yourself. And you're not taught to invest in yourself. You're taught to invest in someone else's life. You're taught to invest in someone else's dream. But you're not taught to invest in your own dream. You need to wake up and realize that this is your dream, this is your life, and you got to do it. Because nobody's going to do it for you. So if you have to get if you don't have a job and you can work, go get a job and just do it for ads. Okay? If you need extra hours, do extra hours just to make more money for your ads. Guarantee you that if you do that and you start, I'm telling you, and you start running solo ads 24/7, 7 days a week, by the end of 1 year, you won't need it. You won't need it.
It's a different mindset when you're going
totally
to work
different mindset.
For that. You're doing it for your business.
Totally different mindset.
Totally different mindset.
I'm telling you, I wish that I knew this years ago.
Yeah.
Because if I did, I right now wouldn't be working part-time.
We'll take questions right after we're sharing our session here, and we'll definitely get to your questions because some of them are actually being filtered really, really fast in the chat, and we can't scroll through them. So guys, hold your questions until we're ready for Q&A time. But I wanted to share this actual message. This was a lesson that I was learning in Supreme Influence by one of my mentors. She's a spiritual mentor, and she's actually, she was one of the coaches with Anthony Robbins on stage. She was the youngest in her 20s. Yeah. Her name is Nirka. And if you guys don't know who she is, look her up. She's the author of The Supreme Influence, The Art of Your Language. And, she says that, you've been used to going in the same direction all your lives. You're in this trance. You need to realize that nothing that appears is a solid situation, and that the continued projection of that solidarity onto that thing which makes it a static object, okay? This is when your perception and your awareness changes, okay? Oh, yeah. And she says, we aren't bound by frames, because when you start, okay, and you start to change your perception and your perspective starts to change, your entire reality starts to change shift. Yes. So what happens is when you change, the world around you changes. So I wanted to share that right there with you. And that is so true. So true. And I would like to bring this back to the law of attraction. Years ago, I was a single mother. We're talking like before we even met, right? Yeah. We're talking before, we've been together, what, 6 years now? 6.5? Yeah. 6.5 years I've been with Rich. And before that, I was a single mother working 2 jobs, going to school at night. I couldn't barely spend time with my son. Okay, if you guys know my story, you want to know about it, you can check it on aceofrich.com. But just the synopsis of this story is powerful, because it actually is going to inspire women everywhere about being a single mother, and inspire other dads who are single dads. We met with a single dad the other day. We went out to dinner, right? Our first offline contact. We took him out. I said, where's your wife? He said, no, I'm a single dad. I'm like, man, more power to you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you're checking into this, the Super Affiliate Network, and you're a dad with a daughter? Yeah. Man, I got to give it up to you. So here's the thing, right? Being a single mom, never having the support of my family, never having the support of a car. I couldn't even have a car. I couldn't drive anywhere. I had to really try to build my business by myself. I didn't have somebody like Rich. I didn't have somebody like Misha or Jean-Pierre to call me, check up on me, make sure things are going right, I still do that. And he still does. Even today when I was at work, in the morning on the commute, on the way back, lunch, you know what I mean? Just say, hey, how are things going? You know what I mean? Just to, it's holding each other accountable. Right. You know what I mean? It's important. What I'm saying is, when you change you change your beliefs, you change how you look at things, you want to start attracting the right kind of things into your life. That negative bullshit that happens on Facebook all the time, you see what other people are writing about, and you're so consumed with all of that crap, you can't even focus on your own reality. Yeah. You're so busy into living in someone else's reality. That's their reality. They live in a messed up world. Let them live in a messed up world. Let them deal with that problem. You got to deal with your own. You got kids that have to be fed. You have bills that need to be paid. You got to take care of yours. I would say this, residual.
every month.
Yeah.
Bills come in every month, not
Exactly.
once a year.
It's insane.
Yeah.
So by changing your perception, okay, now you start to be aware of, well, if I stop thinking this way, I stop living in someone else's reality, I start thinking more positive about myself. It's not excessive positivity that's on Facebook. Listen, Facebook is social media. You could fake that you're a millionaire. Really, you have shit in your bank account. And people will freaking believe it. Okay? So don't give me that bullshit about online that everybody is positive on Facebook. Trust me, not everybody's positive on Facebook.
Nope.
No, not at all. It's you who create that reality. If you want to live positive, if you want to put positive quotes on your channel, on your Facebook, go ahead and by all means, if that's what moves you, if that's what's inspiring you to get through your day, do it. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise that it's not working, because if it's working for you, then keep doing it.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to go watering the grass, go ahead and water the grass, go plant some flowers. If that's what makes you happy, do that. Whatever that puts you into that right stillness and that state that you are happy, then you can apply that same happiness and energy into your business. And you can put it into your business, you can put it into your tasks, then you can put it into your communication, then you can put it into your emails. Am I getting somewhere, guys? Are you guys getting this?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
You need to put energy. We are all wrapped around energy. So we have to put positive energy out there. There's too much stuff going on right now. A lot of bad things are happening right now in the world. We can't put attention to that.
Nope.
When I see stuff like that on Facebook, you know what I do? Unfollow. I don't want to see that shit in my in my newsfeed. No, you need to focus on you. You need to follow people who are actually inspiring you, putting positive information into you, and keeping you focused. You need to stay focused. Okay, and that's one of the tips that I was going to talk about today. That's the steps to achieving your goals is focus. You have to be focused. So go ahead and finish, and then I'll go ahead and share my 10 tips, and then we'll do some Q&A.
I'm done. Yeah, you took the floor. You're good.
All right, then, guys, I want you to grab a pen and write these 10 things down, and what I'll do is I'll also put them in the comments under the review when I post the image about your biggest takeaway. I'll share this in there if you guys didn't get it all, okay? So grab a pen. Let me grab some water, too, before I get into this. And this is the 10 steps to hitting your goals, okay?
10 steps.
All right, guys, here we go. This is important stuff, you know? Okay. So the first one is to identify your goals. Write this down, okay? Write this down. Number one, the 10 steps to hitting your goals in 12 months is identify your goals. Rich, can you elaborate on that just 1 second? How do you identify your goals?
I like to know, like short-term, long-term, stuff like that. So if I'm like starting out in a business, I like to, my first month, depending on my budget, depending on my circumstances, you have to look at your circumstances. Let's say, okay, my first month, I want to make a couple $100. Second month, I want to make, maybe 800 to 1,000. That's the second month. Third month, I'll look more to like 2,000 or 3,000. I always keep realistic goals depending on your circumstances, like me in the beginning when I first started. So you want to create those create those goals, short term and long term. So like I talked about earlier, like my long term goal is to get to a certain number at the end of 2017. That's what I'm working on. That's my long term goal. That's how I do it. And you always got to have a plan, guys. Always got to have a plan.
And this all goes into your plan. This is why we talked about this tonight. Okay, number 2, here's the next one. Don't get ready to get ready. Stay ready. Okay? Write that down. Don't get ready to get ready. Stay ready. Rich, talk about don't get ready to get ready. What's that?
A lot of people, what they do is they feel that they want to get things just right before they do things. And that's all. They're just getting ready to get ready. They're always preparing. They're always trying to get things in motion in a certain way before they actually take action. And that's what keeps people stuck. And stop trying to be perfect. Stop waiting for the system to be perfect, because it's not going to happen. You just got to roll with it. You just got to take off and just do it.
Mm-hmm. And don't feel like you have to be stuck in education mode to devour and indulge every single thing under the sun, every ebook that ever been published.
Oh, God.
Before you start taking action, because a lot of people fall into that trap. Yeah. And you know what? Nothing ever gets done.
Yeah, I guess like an education
procrastination
mode.
Sets in. You overanalyze everything. You get frustrated. You might as well just return back to work.
I guess like an education mode.
It's just a terrible thing to get you all stuck. So very good. Okay. Number 3, stay focused. You got to stay laser focused, guys. There's too much stuff going on the internet, social media, Facebook groups, different types of coaching calls, and this hot seat, this, and I know it's a lot of stuff to get involved. But you know why it seems like a lot? Because you don't have it on your calendar. You don't have it scheduled as part of your business activities.
Yeah.
You see, these are your learning days. These are days you have to schedule to actually participate, to stay engaged, to stay informed and on time and understand what's going on. Now, do you have to be on every single member's, Facebook Live and things like that? You don't have to. But if it's available and that's something you want, you feel that you like to support, then great. But here's the thing, you're not going to get yelled at if you don't show up to every single person's, live Facebook Live. I mean, showing support is one thing in building community, and it's great, but if your time is busy and you're focused on your task and it's happening during the time you're supposed to be doing your task, then it's interfering with what you're doing. You cannot let that happen. You can't not even let those things interfere. If you need to be on anything, the most important thing to be on is this inner circle call every single week.
Yep.
Okay? If you're a pro member, get your ass in the pro meetings. Show up.
Yeah, we like mindset, but we also like to get people into action mode.
Yeah, and if you're a Maui, be on the Maui immersion coaching call. This is why those are important, because Misha is there. He's taking time to be with you, to coach you, to be through your business, to get right into the nitty gritty of what you're doing.
So look at your business, okay? If you are a basic member, go annual as fast as possible. If not, go pro. All right? The same amount of work, get paid more, builds leverage, put more back into your advertising, you start to scale up, you start making more money.
Exactly.
Simple as that. Don't overthink it.
Yes.
Then you're going to look at, like, if you're pro and you think about Maui, go Maui. Don't second guess it. All right? Now, we got something coming up next year that we're really excited about, which is, we're going to talk about that in a little while.
So, yeah, stay focused, okay? Don't get deterred. Don't get distracted, And if you guys are in other businesses while you're running this type of system, you know what? Stay focused in this so that way it can produce profits, because profits are better than wages, right?
Yep.
Get the profits and roll it into your primary business so that way you can run the two, okay? Yep. But stay focused, okay? Number 4, go for it, okay?
Imperfect action.
Go for it.
Just go for it.
You got to go for it. You can't overthink it. You can't overanalyze. Last week, I talked about thinking, and learning from the animal kingdom, right? You got to be that bear. You got to be that mama tiger, who's like, come on, kids, let's go. The wolves are going to get us, you got to hide, you got to run. They ain't got time to overanalyze anything. So stop overanalyzing everything, because analysis? What is
paralysis?
It? Analysis causes paralysis. That's what happens.
Yeah, too much.
Too much overanalyzation. Trying to figure out how to make $1 million. Don't think about $1 million if you haven't made your first 1,000.
I know, right? Yeah.
Don't think about $1 million. Get to 1,000, your first milestone. Then get to your 5. Get $5,000. Then get to 10, and then scale up.
Right.
I hate when people do that. They come to our hot seat like we had the last one. The guy goes, "Well, how can I make $1 million without investing into anything?"
Once you learn to make 1,000, you can learn how to make
24 hours.
Once you learn to make 1,000, you can learn how to make 5,000. Once you make 5,000, you can learn how to make 10,000.
Yeah.
Once you make 50,000, you can figure out how to make 80,000, and so on and so forth.
Yes.
That's how I've always built my business.
Yes. Okay, where am I? Okay, so number 4, go for it. Number 5, build solid relationships. Write this down. Build solid relationships. Listen, I have to say something. So many people get involved in systems, business opportunities, and they forget that major component why the network marketing industry was produced in the first place is to build relationships. At the end of the day, you have to build relationships. This is a relationship business. Therefore, the people that you connect with, the people that you touch, you're going to connect with, they're going to be with you for life. Okay, so that means you're going to be constantly communicating with them, doing business to business with them, helping them, coaching them, training them, working with them, traveling with them. They're going to be in your circle. They're going to always be with you. So isn't it better to pick and choose who you get to work with, right? Because you want to be around, like when we met Karen Richardson, we spoke to her online most of the times. Now she's so busy we can't even talk to her most. We love you, Karen. And now when we went to Maui and we met her, she's even more awesome in person.
Yeah.
Well, we met Siddhar. We met Sid, my brother from India, because I'm part Indian, by the way. So when he didn't know. And we were talking and we were at the condo. We were like having a good time. Man, we were like having a brother and sister relationship. It's like awesome. A family. This is where the whole awesome. Concept of the super affiliate network family comes from. Mel. Everybody helping each other. Mel
walking on the beach
Zane,
with Mel, talking.
People from our team, and people who are not on our team. We actually saw people there.
And the thing about it is we basically, focus on, like our team members, we really focus on getting them going. That's our focus, our goal.
Yes.
All right. So if you're on this call and you have not had a meeting with us and you are our team directly,
oh yeah,
book up an appointment because we don't leave anybody behind.
We don't leave anybody behind. If you're not moving forward, then it's nobody's fault than your own. You have to contact and make waves. You got to contact us, any way means possible. Okay, the next one to write. Okay, we talked about building relationships. So build relationships. After you build relationships with your team members, okay, here's the other thing. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. It is going to be the wildest roller coaster of an emotional ride you've ever been on. Okay,
that's worth living.
This is a wild one.
Yeah, this is worth
this
living.
is fun. This is we go through some stuff up in this business industry. Let me tell you, you go through everything from building your business to the stuff that affects you in your own household or even in your job. We have people who actually started with the Super Philly Network who just told us that they lost their job, unfortunately. But guess what? We can't let that stop them.
You know what's funny?
Hold on. We can't let a lost job stop them. We can't even have the death of a loved one stop them.
Yeah, but
Are you listening to me though?
Yeah,
you can't let nothing stop you from building your dreams. Stuff around you will always happen. The world goes around. It doesn't revolve around you though. So remember, you are the one in control. You have to stop letting things like that stop you from building your dreams.
This is the funny part. The business is not the hard part. Okay? The hard part is here.
Right up in here. That's true.
That's the hard part. Once you get that,
my son goes,
the business becomes a breeze. The business becomes a breeze once you get it up here.
Rich, Daryl said, Daryl says, Rich, stop trying to stop Ace from talking.
She always interrupts me. I get it back.
We go at it, Daryl. We do. We really do. But yeah, this is the thing. It's your mindset. It's so true. Your mind will constantly stop you. Your ego is such a big liar.
Yeah.
Your ego is a big liar.
It'll lie to you.
You got to enjoy this journey. Your ego wants you to stay behind.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's the truth. Your ego that's inside of you all this time has been lying to you through your teeth, telling you everything's all right. It's going to get better. If you just stick with what you were already doing, you'll be fine. You don't need this other thing,
Bob Proctor, The Science of Getting Rich video. I'm going to see if I can find that on YouTube. And then if I don't, I'll upload it like privately and I'll share the link for you guys in Super Affiliate Network. You guys got to watch that video. It's like a seminar, one of the best seminars I ever watched. It talked about the brain and how it processes, how it thinks, and why things happen the way they happen. And understand that it's controllable once you're aware of it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
You guys will love that.
So we got enjoy the journey. Okay, now the next one. Don't ever run from criticism. That's a big one.
That stings.
That one kind of stings a little bit. It's like getting a shot, right?
Yeah.
Don't ever run from criticism. Who gives a shit what your family thinks about your business? You got to be real. If you stick around long enough with the right circle of influence, you're going places. Okay? You are going to go places. You're going to meet people you've never met in your life, have much more of a positive influence in your life, care about you more than your own family will, because they will have more belief in you than you do in yourself to succeed.
Now, why is that? Why does that happen? Oh my gosh! Why does that happen? Like, it's like you're growing into like a better person. You're making, your personal development is so important, and you become more, right? And it's nothing more than something even better for you, but it seems like people don't want you to be better psychologically.
Oh, man.
Subconsciously.
It's awful. Crabs in a bucket.
Yeah, they don't want you to be better than them. And it's so true. They won't say it. And if you told them that, they'll think you're nuts. Think you're nuts. Yeah. But it's true. That was a good effect, by the way.
Crabs in a bucket. They just want you to just stay with them. Miserable. They don't want you to succeed. They don't even want you to climb out that bucket. They just, you know what I mean? That's all they want you to do is just stay down there with them. No. If that was the case, then entrepreneurship would never existed. And you know what? We are besides the norm. We're not normal people. We're not. We're crazy. You know what? But we crazy laughing our asses all the way to the bank, though. You got to really be, kind of surreal about it. Because Before, this was no laughing matter. Now I can actually sit back and look at my faults, my failures, and laugh at that and go, wow, man, boy, what the hell was I thinking?
I'm over here, guys. I'm going to share something with you very powerful. Give me 1 second.
All right, so don't ever run for criticism. People will always be the way they are because their mindset is not to where they can meet you, okay? You live on a different playing field than them. So stay focused and don't run away from criticism. Let them talk. Let them do what they want to say. Fine. Love you. Agree to disagree. Move on.
Yeah. I'm going to actually share it with you on the Super Affiliate Network community.
Okay.
Because I think everybody needs to watch that video. 3
more, and you guys are writing this down. Great, guys. Good class. This is why I talk to my students. This is good class. Okay. Now, after you don't run from criticism, and you've gotten that with your plan, the next one is to embrace it. This whole thing that's happening right now, you have to embrace what is happening right now. You can't shy away from it. You can't chicken out. You can't cry. You know, there are no crybabies in entrepreneurship. You can't. You know, I think the only time I cried was when I had to make decisions in my life that made that change. You got real hard on me. I think that's the only time I cried, was when I actually realized that something has to change.
And that's when the mask came down.
The mask comes down, the veil that everybody wears. Like everything's all right.
Mask.
And when it's not, right? Take your mask off.
It's called the breakthrough.
Embrace it. Embrace this whole thing that's happening to you, because I'm telling you, you're going to be just like us, looking down in 2017, looking back at 2016, laughing your asses off, because you're going to be like, wow, I cannot believe I went through all of that to get to here.
And then you think about the next following year going, what do I got to do to get to another level?
Yes.
And once you get that first mindset shifted, it gets more effortless and more effortless. I'm telling you.
That's right. Okay, the next one, apply everything. Everything you learn, everything you're about to do, implement and apply it. We talk about learn, do, and teach. That's how you're going to apply it, okay? Start applying the things that you learn. Don't just look at it and watch somebody else's results and then, oh, let me try that. No, there's no trying here. It's either do or do not. You're either all in or you're not. Apply everything you learn, okay?
Like I said, if you're basic, go annual, go pro. If you're annual, go pro. And if you're pro, go Maui. All right? You gotta go for the gold, guys. You can't hold yourself back. You can't hold yourself back.
Here's a critical one. Are you guys ready? Here it is. Measure your results. I didn't realize how important that was in my plan when Rich told me, are you measuring your result? Are you measuring your daily activities? Are you measuring what you're doing daily? You know, it's not just going in the back office of Fusionsoft and seeing if you made a sale. No, it's not that. It's actually when you produce your ads and you got your click-through rate and you got your opt-ins and you're trying to measure and see, you know, okay, I put this ad at this place with this solo ad vendor. How many opt-ins did I get from this vendor that I bought from? How many sales did I get? What was my experience? Track that.
That's what you know if you're going to go back again.
Yeah, exactly.
And you start to develop a nice long-term relationship.
That's right, Daryl. Wise like Yoda. Do or do not. There is no try. That's right. Okay, so yeah, measure your results. Anything that you do in your business, you should always measure. I don't think any entrepreneur could get through a business day without measuring how many sales and how many losses they got. You know, they have to measure. So you have to measure too, you know. It's not just so, you know, checking the back office and seeing if you made a sale. You know you're something guilty like that. You know you guys are guilty of doing that, right? It's like the refrigerator. Keep looking in the refrigerator, see if there's anything in there, right?
I can't,
the refrigerator effect. So you look at Infusionsoft like, did I make a sale today? Huh? Is there a sale in here?
Yeah, you know you look at the refrigerator, there's nothing there, but you're like.
Refrigerator effect. Yeah, stop doing that. That's not going to help you, okay? They'll keep coming in. You just got to stay focused and keep doing what you're supposed to do with your marketing. All right, last but not least, rinse and repeat. That's always a big one. Rinse and repeat. Do everything that you put from step 1 to step 10 and keep on that plan, okay? Do that for 2017, starting now. Remember what we talked about last week? Rich said it. Don't wait for New Year's to do it for 2017. Start now, so that way you have it in place and then it begins starting this month, next month, and so on and so on. and I'm spent.
Wow.
I'm high. I'm high. When I get to going, I get to going. You know?
That's
Mm.
good.
All right, what do you want to share? Go ahead.
Oh, I'm good.
Okay, so now what we're going to do
That was the Q&A.
is, you guys got a lot of value out of that.
Did you want to ask them some questions, though?
I do. We're going to take Q&A.
No, but you wanted to ask them some questions, I thought.
Let me see. Did I? No. They're going to ask us questions.
You know what?
Asked
We'll do that
question.
one next week.
Yeah.
We got a question for you guys next week.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
So, okay, guys. So, who has a question that Rich and me.
Rich.
Oh,
are you going over every letter of the alphabet?
Every letter of the alphabet. I always mess up your name. How can I mess up his name?
It's simple. It's Rich.
Okay, Rich.
Yes.
What kind of questions do you guys have that I can help you or Rich can help you on? So go ahead and post your questions there. We have some time. Let's see. But don't all jump out at once.
I think you gave them a lot to do.
I really did. They took notes today, and this is really good. That's what the Inner Circle's about. Daryl, okay, first question. All right. I'm curious if you do fewer big ad spends monthly or smaller ones over the whole month. Good question.
Okay. Depends on your budget. Right now I'm doing some pretty big ad spends. Like I'll do 1,000 clicks at a time. Some 2,000. I got one running right now, 3,000 clicks. So for me, I run about at least 1,000 clicks every session.
So there you have it.
Did that answer your question?
Jerry, where is the webinar? What webinar? What webinar? I don't know what webinar she's talking about.
I don't know either.
This is Inner Circle.
You are on the webinar.
You are on the webinar. This is Inner Circle.
You're in. Welcome.
Mindset training. Okay. CC. All right, my girl. How do you handle the overwhelming aspect of learning and doing?
Okay. Well, the key to really learning is to really be clear and focused, right? And as you're very clear and focused, you're focusing on the one element of studying and learning, okay? And applying.
Yes.
So if you focus on one element, you're going to understand it. But you have to study that element and implement it over a period of time. That's how you become more knowledgeable and more experienced in learning that task, okay? That's what we found when we were doing the blogging in the beginning, now that with the email marketing and things like that with solo ads. We just really like to really focus on one thing at a time. Solo ads, we already pretty much got it down. System is designed to convert. Email marketing is what we really want to get good at, right? It's just that one clarity, the one focus, the one thing. And if you could do that, and you don't get deterred from all these crazy things like I got to do Periscope, I got to do Facebook, I got to do this, I got to do YouTube,
Too much.
I got to do that. It gets retarded. Oh, Twitter, Instagram, it gets really retarded. You don't really need to do that.
You really don't.
You really need to focus on one element of marketing, and that's it.
That's right.
Okay, focus on your solo ads. You're doing fantastic. You're getting sales, and you probably never got sales before. Now you're getting sales.
Exactly.
You're growing a following. Let me repeat that. You are growing a following. When you start growing a following, you start growing a business. And you keep multiplying over time. Guess what? Your residual will surpass 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 a month, 4,000 a month. But you've got to stay on track.
So Daryl said, getting back to you, he said, let's say $500 per month.
Okay, $500 a month, depending on what solo ad vendor, you can probably get about 1,000 clicks off of that, or 500 could get like maybe about 1,000 clicks, a little bit less, maybe, it depends. If you do that, I would probably run that in the beginning of the month immediately, right? Or choose your week, and every month, that's the week you run your ads. So do 1,000 clicks every single month. And as you start seeing those numbers start to grow over time, roll 100% back profits back into your business, start scaling.
Right.
Start doing like not just 1 week, like not $500 the first week, but do $500 the first week, $500 the second week, right? And then you grab that, you start to grow, you roll it back in, then you do the third week, right? That's how I did it. That's how I kept adding on. and now pretty much it's just pretty much autopilot 24/7.
Okay, Bobby. Bobby says, is there a way you do ad blasting? I don't know the answer. Laugh out loud.
Ad blasting. I have no idea what you're talking about with that. The only thing I blast out is my my link and information to my solo ad vendor.
Just solo ads.
And he does his own blasting.
Yep. Alyssa says you guys covered it all. Awesome.
They're speechless. They have no questions.
CC says, I feel overwhelmed that I'm just learning solo ads now, moving quickly with coach to soap opera, etc. How can I handle it?
Okay, CC. Soap opera series can be complicating because there's a lot to learn as far as the writing aspect of emails. Okay, it's all about psychology. It's all about storytelling, and there's different elements of writing an email. The best thing that I could give you advice on is open up a separate Gmail account, all right, and opt into 5 lists, right, or just start off with 2, right? Keep it simple, and start to see emails come in and start to learn how people are writing their emails. And you have to opt into people who are successful, not just anybody, people who are getting the results that you want. Okay?
Exactly. That's what I did.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about email marketing, CC, and I did that.
Yeah, so just do that, and that will help you understand more email marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Stay focused on solo ads. Stay focused on running your ads every month. You're doing fantastic, okay? And then, because you pretty much seems you're getting that down, which is nice.
Yeah.
Now that you have that down, you can start focusing on one thing. If you want to do email marketing, focus on one thing for a long period of time, so you can actually learn how something works. Okay?
Michael says, how do I get solo ad success so I can try and promote it? If you're talking about the solo ad success formula, that's a standalone product in itself. You can refer other people to it by selling it. I would check in your back office in Infusionsoft to see if you have the affiliate link, depending where your positioning is at. If you're a basic member, I'm not sure if basic members get that. I think you have to be at least annual. Yeah.
Okay. So, CC, I get 0 results from posting the link on Facebook and Twitter. Got over 100 hits, but no. Yeah, that's Twitter and Facebook like that. Doing that organically like that is just a waste of time.
It really is. I have a lot of followers on Twitter.
Yeah,
I don't really depend on that.
Yeah, we've been down that road before.
You don't want to, back in the early days when Gary Vaynerchuk was doing all that, that was because of consistent follow-up. And then he just stuck to it. He just stuck to one thing. He started with Twitter, and then he moved up to Twitter to YouTube, and then he merged the 2 so that he can, because he started building a following. You don't have that. So you might as well just, not even spread yourself thin like that by going on other social networks trying. If there's any social network, guys, listen to me. If there's any social network that you guys should be focused on, it's Facebook. Facebook is where you're going to be able to communicate with your new members when they come in. You'll be able to reach out and speak to people when you meet them and add them as a new contact. That's it.
Tell them your strategy.
That's it.
Tell them your strategy.
All I've been doing is leveraging Facebook. And just, do I do any Facebook advertising? Hell no, because it costs too much money. What I actually do is I stay frugal as shit. I actually am talking to people for free. That's all I'm doing, is building a new relationships. Back to the plan. Remember, 10, right? Build relationships. That's what you got to do, is build relationships, because you just don't know who you're going to meet online.
Yeah, she'll talk to 10 people a day and check off after, yep, I talked to one person. Yep, I talked to a second person. Yeah. And that's how you hold yourself accountable. New
people every day will lead you to another new person.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the old days of getting referrals, except without anybody really knowing. Facebook is social media. That's what social media does, is everybody's connected to somebody's circle of influence.
Yes.
But that's what I would say. It's just Facebook. Don't spread yourself too thin on the other stuff. That's why you're getting overwhelmed, because you feel like you got to do all this other stuff. Let's see here. Melissa, or the co-op. Yeah, the co-op's good too. Yeah, that's for doing, you can do solo ads, or you can do the co-op.
Yep,
whichever one.
Yeah, we done co-ops too.
Yeah. Yep. Mansoor, is giving the link generator enough to give the solo ad vendor? Do we need to give the swipe file also? How to track? Because if we're going 100 clicks, it would be.
Okay, I got it.
You got it, Rich?
Yep. So basically, depending on the solo ad vendor, you will need a swipe file. Some don't require it. It depends, because we've established relationships with individuals that we know for a while, that we know. Like, I talked to one of my guys. He goes, I write copy for my list, and I use whatever your website is about, your capture page. That's what I write the swipe file on. So we don't have to worry about that, because he does that for us. And basically, we know him for a while now and everything, and we get great results. So he's really good at what he does. But other ones do require it. Other ones don't, but you might want to. It's just, it varies.
Emil says pay up someone to help you. Yeah, you can outsource most of that stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty much. You're right, Emil.
But you know what? In the back office, they do have samples.
Yeah.
Of in the back office of Infusionsoft has samples of different swipe files.
Yep.
So it's not hard either.
Neville, do you have your own landing page and sales pages, or do you use Misha's Done For You solution?
Okay, here's the deal. I did, and we've gotten a pretty good conversion rate and everything else like that, you know. But our problem was not creating the capture page and getting a good amount of conversions. Our problem was the fact of this was a major problem. It's just converting those leads into sales. And this is why we started using the system more while we polish up our skills with email marketing. You see what we're doing? We're leveraging a system and we're honing in on our skills and getting better at what we're having problems at. And you can't really do that with a lot of systems. The fact that this is done for you, why you can get better. So that way, because like I said, I've done solo ads with my own capture pages and they work phenomenal. We've got over 37% opt-in rate on our capture page. And we made sales through that as well. But I'm going to tell you, when you learn that skill, it's great and everything, but there's a whole nother level. You can get leads until you're blue in the face. But if you don't know how to communicate, you don't understand it, you're going to waste money. And yeah, that's truth.
Went through it.
Yeah, so that's why Misha is the expert. He's creating these systems, these capture pages. So we use the Done For You, you know, pages, and he's following up, and we're getting better at following up ourselves.
That's right. We do our own follow-up. Yeah. Okay, what else do we have here? Devil, thank you for your question. And
but we do our own follow-ups with our blog leads.
Yeah,
because we have leads coming in for our blog, so that's how we're practicing with our leads.
Let's see. Cece, how do I figure out which email list is working?
Email list is working. I'm not sure. I understand the question.
I think she means when you told her to get on, like, you know, find 5 people.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, if I'm looking at someone online and watching their email marketing, you know, I can tell they're professionals, right? Like you got Frank Kern, right? He's really good. You have
Frank.
Get on Misha's list, right? You're probably already on it. You know, study his emails. You know,
Misha's emails.
Have variety. Okay.
Yeah.
Just get on a few lists. You know, different marketers are online.
In the industry of affiliate marketing.
What about
you know, you don't want to be following somebody that's like
Russell
doing
Brunson.
recipes or something because they don't do affiliate marketing.
Yeah,
so you can't relate.
Russell Brunson is good. You know, and you can learn a lot from these being on the list.
Ray Higdon.
Ray Higdon. Yeah. Get on Ray Higdon's list.
Ray Higdon.
Really good.
Yep.
Ray Higdon.
All right, Cece. Okay, gotcha. Great. Narul. Yes, after I log in with the password, I always come up to the page, not clickable video. What's wrong with the video? Could be a technical issue with your browser, maybe. If you're, you know, I'm not sure.
Sales page?
Yeah, they're trying to get the video to play or something. There's like problem with the video. Send a message to technical support.
Why don't you put the link here in the chat? I want to take a look at it.
Check that too.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll check it out myself.
Yeah, if we can't figure this out, we'll check with.
Yeah, put the link that you're talking about in the chat. Just copy and paste it in there.
Penny, you can also read some pretty awesome books. Hey, Penny. Good to see you.
Hey.
Yeah, I was like, Penny. Oh, there's Penny. Okay. Daryl. So using Sand Landers with our follow-up and communication is better than our pages with no follow-up.
Let's see. Where's that?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, but here's the thing, guys. As you're leveraging the system, okay? Yes, it's better, of course. Misha's the expert. He's gonna, you know what he's doing and everything. But understand why that's happening. I want you to focus on one skill set to work on. Okay? That's what I want you to do. Why that's working for you. Develop your skill. All right? I think the best thing to do really as that's working is develop your email marketing writing skills.
Yes.
Because that's going to help you in the long run. I mean, I honestly, the more I'm starting to realize this, it's so important to really understand the skill sets because it's one of the most valuable skill sets you could ever learn.
Okay, please send me a link to technical support here. I want to send him or her the screenshot that shows the video training. That cannot be clicked.
You know, copy and paste the link here so we can take a look at it.
Thank you, Cece, for stepping up in leadership.
Yeah.
There you are, our fellow member there. Cece just hooked you up.
Yeah, but I want to put the link here. That way we can test it to see if it's her or us,
okay.
or if it's the link.
Okay, so Narelle, just go ahead and
paste the link in
paste the link here so that we can see it, and then we can test it. See if it's the link that's having problems.
Yeah, you might have to clean your
we just want to know. You probably have to clean your cookies, right? Daryl, did you say Russell Branson?
Russell Brunson.
Brunson.
Yeah, Russell Brunson.
Yeah. Misha follows him.
Yeah.
He learned a lot of the stuff here from him. Let's see. Seth, second Ray. I second Ray Higdon. Yeah. See, they know. Yeah. Ray Higdon. Yep. Michael. Oh, so I only jumped in with the $1 trial, 10-day trial, then $47 after 10 days. Is this level getting me anywhere?
That's only a question you could answer yourself. I've seen people start off that way and just grow from there. But if I'm going to be brutally honest with you, I would go annual.
At least annual, guys. Yeah. If you're coming in at basic is to get your foot in the door, and you can sell a basic membership. But really, how much honestly? Yeah,
go annual. You'll be good for the year.
If you're positioned with annual, you don't want to pass up on somebody if they go annual and you're not at annual. Hell, you don't even want to pass up a pro if you're not at pro.
Plus, doesn't he want to get 100% commission on that? If he goes annual? Yeah. I mean,
annual is important.
Yeah, I would do that.
Annual is important.
I would go annual.
All right. Just keeping it real with you guys. Daryl says, that's what I did, annual. Yes, congratulations, Daryl, for recently going annual. Yay.
Just the beginning, man.
That's just the beginning, and that's the smart thing to do. It really is, because that way you don't miss out on those commissions. And you
some people move quick. Some people take step by step. Yeah. We move quick. And guys, if we didn't go pro, there was no way we would have went Maui. There's no way we would have made the significant income that we've made.
Michael says, how much is annual? Annual is $397 for the year.
Yep. And then once you get that, you'll be positioned to earn a pretty hefty profit off of that.
Cece says, I'm pro here. Yes, Cece, you're pro.
Oh, yeah, you're pro. You're pro, all right. You move pretty quick. You're already running solo ads.
I know. And she made sales and showed up on the leaderboards, too. So that was awesome. Let's see. Seth says, I'm pro here. Yeah, Seth. Yeah. Congrats, Daryl. Ray said congrats, Daryl. Awesome. All right, guys, it's going to be 10:15, so we love to stay with each and every one of you guys longer, but we got to get going.
And I'm going to post that video in the Super Affiliate Network community. Give me a few moments. And Bob Proctor, The Science of Getting Rich. It's an incredible training on what's going on up here.
Real quick, Daryl wanted to let everyone know that pro is lifetime, so you guys don't think that it's an annual thing, okay? So you do it one time, and it's the smartest investment you can do because it positions you at a higher level, and you can actually make $1,000 commission.
Is it lifetime?
Yeah, it is.
Really?
On the last webinar, Misha said that.
Wow.
He answered that question in the community. Thank you, Daryl, for reminding us.
Huge.
And Dan Muscat just cleared that up. See?
Wait a minute, guys, that's freaking huge. Oh, yeah. I'm going to tell you why. Because I don't want to say anything, but I will say it. Other systems, they charge you annual every single year.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
So, wow.
So real quick, guys, on top of that big announcement about pro being, really lifetime, that's awesome.
I'm happy.
Here's another thing you got to consider. Misha is working behind the scenes, and he's trying to get each and every one of you who can't go Maui Intensive to go to Maui.
That's right. That's right. The announcement.
So the announcement is you guys stay on the lookout in the community. All right, keep your ears peeled. I'm telling you, you gotta get it.
See you there.
Maui, Hawaii is coming up for 2017. And Rich and I already decided we're going to go. Yep. So you guys want to meet us in person and actually hang out with us there, that'd be awesome. And also, Misha is the main deal, right? Main dish. You want to get the coach, right? And I'm pretty sure Dan's going to be there too, right?
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm sure everybody's going to be there. Everybody got to be there. Everybody got to be there. All you guys got to be in Maui. I'm telling you, make it an opportunity to go to Maui. It's pretty much almost free, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty much almost free. So I heard. So let's see what's going to happen and what develops. You guys are going to go to Maui next year. I'm missing it. I can't wait to go back. I got a score to settle.
Let me tell you something, guys. When you go there, just the energy, the atmosphere is going to change.
Did you guys see what he
everything.
picked out? That place is gorgeous.
Yeah, you can see that big ball of the sun just setting right in front of your eyes.
There's nothing wrong with traditional and rustic appeal. You know, I love that Hawaiian rustic appeal, that place that he picked out. I mean, he was chilling by the pool in his Facebook Live. I was like, oh, I want to be there. Oh, my gosh.
And that's, hey, that's part of the goal, right?
That's the goal. So make that your goal. Put it on your dream board. If you guys got a dream board, put it on your dream board. Say, I'm going to Maui 2017. And if you guys got your eye on going Maui intensive, and keep that also in the back of your mind, because that's going to help you with your business. Instead of you trying to figure everything out yourself, you got actually the man himself working with you, coaching you, and teaching you.
Look at how we help us, guys.
Everything is provided for you at the Maui Intensive.
Look at how we've been helped, okay? Literally. Now I know what to do with my advertising, right? And I'm sharing it, guys. I'm giving you the gold, and if you're not getting it, I'm so sorry for you. You just got to listen to what I'm telling you, okay?
Oh my gosh.
You know, we've gotten help, and we continue to get help, right? And we keep growing. And it's nice to have that. It's nice to be connected in a way that you have someone guiding you in the right direction. And that's so important. So, yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to see all you guys in Maui. It's going to be so awesome. It'll be nice
to meet every one of you
guys.
guys.
You guys can learn the secret.
Yes. And
but if you don't show up, come on now.
That's right. Remember that. So, guys, great session today. Great inner circle. I think I'm having so much fun. I wish I could stay with each one of you guys longer. But listen, please implement this also into your calendar. There are 15-minute mindset calls going on daily by the leaders in the company. So please keep that in mind. Leverage those. If you need something, you need that morning jolt, that's going to be it. And if you want to hear the replays, if you can't make it, we got a Super Affiliate Network. We have like the Inner Mindset SoundCloud channel. So you can actually go to the SoundCloud. I'll post it there for you in the community in case you guys want to go to it too. Remind me to do that. Remind me to do that. Check. Okay, duly noted. So I'll give you guys a SoundCloud channel link so you can go to SoundCloud and actually subscribe to the Super Affiliate Network mindset, 15-minute mindset calls. But those are the ones you can hear on the replay. Yep. But the live ones, you got to keep your eyes peeled for those, because the members, they post daily what they're going to be talking about. Or you can just hop right on. They're actual phone calls, so you just pick up the phone, you dial the number, you put in the PIN, and you listen. That's all you do.
And I'm about to post that video about Bob Proctor, guys. All right, and for me, like, I'll be probably listening to it, listen to it tonight.
Yes.
And I've probably heard that like probably over 10 times. I'll listen to it again and again. There's so much valuable information on that video alone. Like, and I love listening to mindset in the evening before I go to bed, because it goes to my subconscious. So as soon as we hang up here, I'm going to be sharing that video with you guys. I'm going to be actually watching it in a little while. So we got some great stuff coming for you guys for recap. All right. I'll be posting the 10 steps to your goals, okay, in 12 months. And you guys have a great evening. Mwah! We love you guys. Stay positive. Keep rocking your businesses, okay? Keep doing those solo ads. Stay focused. Stay focused.
Stay focused, all right?
Where do you want to be in 2017? December 2017. Where do you want to be? What are you planning?
That's right.
Okay.
All right, guys. You guys have a great one. And we'll see you guys next time. Same place, same back channel on the Inner Circle.
Miss you, Penny.
All right, guys. Bye.
Take care. Good night, guys.